Hello, I'm Manon Mathias, and I'm delighted that you're thinking of joining us here at Glasgow. So, what does it mean to study French at Glasgow University? One of the things that makes Glasgow distinctive is the people. We have a very large team of French staff, and we have internationally renowned expertise on a very broad range of topics, going from the Middle Ages to the present, both in French and Francophone culture. So, in addition to studying the language, you will have the opportunity to explore a breadth of topics like the ones I've outlined here. And you'll ask quite big questions like, what does it mean to be a human being? What is the relationship between human experience and language? So, we have a fantastically broad range of specialisms within the team. We also have a fantastic team of native language tutors, and I'm just going to play you a clip from one of them here.
Bonjour, bienvenue à Glasgow. My name is Charlotte and I'm one of the French native language teachers here at the University of Glasgow. So I teach speaking classes where students can speak French in a relaxed environment. So we discuss together a variety of themes that are quite topical and engaging. So it is quite fun, and you get to use the language in very small groups, so nothing too stressful. And it's the perfect occasion to really put into practice everything that you learn in other classes. So yeah, I think that both teachers and students quite enjoy those classes a lot. Voilà, merci beaucoup, à bientôt.
So just to talk now about the place itself, within our modern languages building, we have dedicated silent study areas for you, and students often comment that they find this very helpful and just very welcome to have this space to call home. We also have connections with particular institutions in Glasgow, for example, the Alliance Française. We organise events with them throughout the year, for example, the student debate, and we have a lovely photograph here of our winning team and another one of our second year students at an event there recently. A further example of a connection that we have is with the Hunterian Museum, and within our French courses, we have direct references to artworks held by the Hunterian in our lectures, and some of the classes take place in the Hunterian as well. So it's just a fantastic and really distinctive resource that we have access to. We also have connections beyond Glasgow, which you can benefit from on the year abroad, either by studying at one of the many institutions that we have partnerships with in France and in other countries, or you can work as a language assistant, or you can undertake a placement. And that can be in France or in French overseas territories. Just to talk a little bit about the structure. A benefit from studying modern languages at Glasgow is that we have a 5-year degree, so you have your 2 first years and then the whole year abroad in the middle. You can start French with us as a complete beginner and continue all the way through to honours level, which is fantastic. If you already have a qualification in French, then you will follow the non-beginners course, which is quite similar in terms of the structure. You have in-person lectures with all of you together, and then smaller groups working on written and spoken French. And it's a really solid foundation for your degree. We also have a culture course for the non-beginners, which looks at a very broad range of texts and media and encourages you to think, but also to think differently. So how is all this assessed? Again, specific to Glasgow, we use a broad range of assessment methods. So not only traditional methods, but also assessing you through things like reflective pieces and creative responses. So you might be asked to put together a collage or a painting, for example, in response to the material that you've been studying. So this enables you to develop very strong presentation skills, interpersonal skills, written skills, and also deep analytical abilities. At Glasgow, we're very lucky to have some generous benefactors, which enables us to award prestigious prizes for academic achievement at all levels, and also travel scholarships. So this is another thing that is distinctive to the university. Where will all this take you? Well, these are some recent examples. So our students have gone on to successful careers in a whole range of industries, including politics, charities, media, and sales. And we just put a spotlight here on one graduate, Lucie, who completed her degree in French and English and had a fantastic year abroad and now works as a finance coordinator and uses her French on a daily basis. So I'm hoping that I've given you a flavour of what it's like to study French at Glasgow. As I explained, we have fantastic place-based connections, a very rich range of expertise in terms of the staff, and we cannot wait to welcome you. So thank you for listening.